at national and international level. Now, I would like to request Professor Kiran Shankar Chakraborty sir to deliver his valuable speech. Sir, over to you.
Sir, should I start the presentation from my side?
Will it be possible if
Yes, sir. Yes, it is possible.
can I do it at my end? So give
If
it
possible,
to
sir,
me.
you can do it. That is not a matter.
Yeah, I will do it.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Arjun, for your sweet words. Good afternoon to all. At the outset, I would like to convey my thanks to the organizer for organizing such a wonderful program and inviting me to share my views on this issue. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, while the authority and organizers approached me to speak on this issue and share my views, I was quite hesitant what to share with my colleagues. In fact, I was in a dilemma what issues actually young scholars need to understand and perceive and go through. Then, after a threadbare thinking, I decided to deliberate upon the issue of quality issues in research. Naturally, question comes, why quality issues in research, not other things? I have seen and found that quality issues in research, particularly in India, is not much touched upon by the experts and scholars till now. And moreover, our research quality is sometimes questionable across the globe. These two factors I have considered, and I would like to share this thing with my young colleagues and other resource person, so that we can come out with some concrete decisions at university level, organization level, or even at uh, research oriented organization level. Just I'm sharing my slides. Can you see that?
Sir, it's visible, sir.
Achha. As I told, why I have chosen quality issues in social science research, um, the organization of my discussion today in these sessions will follow in that way. Top universities ranking. Why top universities ranking? Because even in our country, university is the platform where most of our research work is done and carried out, apart from other research oriented organizations. Then nexus between teaching, research, and practice. How these are correlated or interrelated, that I will like to focus it upon on that issue. Then sources of social science research, then assessment dimensions, then criteria for assessing the quality of social science research, then examples for assessment criteria, and approach to quality research work. In fact, it is approach to assessment of quality research work. You see, QS is a renowned organization who ranks the universities across the globe. They rank this year, 2022, they have ranked 1,300 universities across the globe. But I have given you the list of 10 top ranking universities as per their criteria, as per their calculations. They have ranked top 10 universities like this: number 1, MIT, then Oxford, then Stanford, then Cambridge, then Harvard, then California Institute of Technology, like this. In fact, if you see this slide carefully, you will understand out of 10, 5 universities are located in United States. 4 universities are located in United Kingdom and 1 university only in Switzerland. So what we can conclude from this slide, that top 10 universities are either located in Europe or USA. Looking at our own university, our Indian universities, as per QS World Rankings, number 1 is IIT Bombay, ranked 117. IIT Delhi 185. ISC Bangalore 186. So what we can say, no Indian university is found within the rank of 100. Only 3 universities are found, Indian universities of course, within the rank of 100 to 200. 22 Indian universities are ranked between 1 to 1000, and 13 more universities are found ranked between 1001 to 1300. So ultimately 35 universities has taken place in the rank published by QS World University Ranking 2022. So let me clarify again here. So far as conventional universities are concerned, JNU ranked 561 to 570, in between this, and Delhi University is 501 to 510. Now the question, how they rank the universities? These are the criteria: academic reputation 40%, employer reputation 10%, student to faculty ratio 20%, citation per faculty 20%, international faculty ratio 5%, international student ratio 5%. So research occupies a component of that assessment and plays a major role in that assessment. Similarly, Times Higher Education also ranked the international universities across the globe. As per their assessment, top 10 universities are like this: Oxford, then California Institute of Technology. Again, what we find, out of 10 top ranking universities, 8 universities are located in USA and only 2 universities are located in UK. Let us see the position of our university. As per their ranking, ISC Bangalore is ranked 317. So we can say 301 to 350. In this block, only one Indian universities are found. Then IIT Rapport 351 to 400, and no university in between 100 to 300. They have assessed 1,600 universities, or even slight more than that, and out of which 71 universities are found ranked in between. So naturally, we can say last year it was only 64 university got the rank assessed by the Times Higher Education. This time it is 74, so slight improvement in that sense. Their criteria is teaching, research, citations, international outlook, and industry income. That's all. So research always occupies a component, important component in assessing one university. So let's move to the core issue, how research can be carried out in a very qualitative way. There is always a relation between the research, teaching, and practice. In most of our conventional universities, research and teaching, we always focus on either teaching as well as research. But as of now, teaching is our focused area, and apart from teaching, then research. But that is neglected in practice. But technical institutions, especially the IITs or IIMs, they have gone to a large extent of practicing what the knowledge we inculcate and generated in the university platform. So again, let's move to another slide. In that way, what are the sources of social science research? Social science research, in fact, in our country, India, is carried out based on the following sources or sponsored by individual through minor or major research projects funded by various agencies, various programs of UGC, ICSSR, ICHR, like that other organizations, then publications in research journals, then of course PhD programs, it is one of the major component, then publication of text and reference books, and organization of sponsored research. These are the sources. Now, question is, again, how we can judge the quality of these research? How we can judge the quality? Have you ever thought? May I ask you, just share, you can share your ideas. Have you ever gone through that? How we can judge the quality aspects of our research? Because all of us, I hope, either we have done PhD or doing PhD. We have published research paper in the journals or carried out research projects. But in totality, how we can judge the quality of that research work? So that is important, and that is what the issue I want to deal here. Why the quality issue is important? Because in research, any kind of research, quality aspect cannot be simply neglected. In social science research, is challenging more. Why? Number one, in physical science research, the experiment can be tested, and again repeatedly it can be tested clinically. But in social science research, it deals with the social issues, it cannot be repeated. Say, if we analyze the issue like uh, any issues like reasons for fall of Mughal, or any historical issues, fall of some corporate bodies, that will not happen again. We cannot bring it back. Palsy, war, we cannot bring it again. Haldighati war, we cannot bring it back again to show you that was the reason how it happens. We have to depend upon the several sources, and based on that sources we have to interpret the facts and figures. Here lies our understanding of the facts and figures. Our understanding and our perception level matters. That's why it is challenging. But in physical science, it doesn't matter. Some sort of, if it is variation is there, then why this variation? Scientists will jump on this issue, they will find out some solutions. And they will have some definite answer on that. But the social scientist, that doesn't have any definite answer. Again, the one interpretation and one version can be changed tomorrow based on new findings, based on new several facts and figures. So that's why assessment of social science research is very difficult and very challenging. But even though, if it is challenging, if it is difficult to assess, we cannot sit idle just by simply saying it is not possible or it is difficult. We cannot say like that. One approach should be there, how we can assess the quality of research in social science. My understanding, there are three dimensions to assess the quality in social science research. One is outcomes of scientific knowledge, that matters. That we have to understand and we have to assess that what outcomes of that knowledge generated, added. Then utilization of that knowledge, how we have utilized that knowledge, that is also important, and we can assess that. Finally, recognitions. What sort of recognitions has been achieved through pursuing that research, that also matters and accessible. As of now, my understanding, based upon these three criteria, output of social scientific knowledge, utilization of knowledge, and the recognition, we can go ahead further. Now, what sort of criteria we can select for assessing the quality of social science research? Basically, two criteria. One is internal quality, another one is social perspective or social criteria, you can say. I can call it also external. If we talk about internal quality, then three issues comes under this internal quality. One is output that peers and external experts regard as outstanding quality. So again, it depends upon the perception. Output that peers and internal experts regard as outstanding quality. Outcomes. Then utilization by peers and internal experts of researchers' output. That is again utilization. And finally, recognition by peers and internal experts for research output. So internally, output or outcomes, utilization and recognition are standpoints. Similarly, when we talk about the social relevance, we have to understand how these can be assessed. Again, output, outcomes, utilization and recognition, but in a different way, I can say noticeable output for external target groups. I repeat the term external target groups. Noticeable utilization by external target groups, noticeable recognition by external target groups. Now, I have mentioned under social relevance, societal relevance, 3 issues, and again internal quality, 3 issues. Altogether, 6 issues we have to deal to assess the quality of social science research. I repeat again, 6 criteria or 6 issues, independent issues, needs to be analyzed, needs to be seriously think of to analyze the quality of research in social science. I'm giving one example, 1 or 2 examples of each category. 6 category I will take up one by one. First, output that peers and internal experts regard as an outstanding quality. What are the examples? Say articles in academic journals, including online ones. Of course, it's a recent phenomena, last 10, 15 years or 20 years. So articles in academic journals, that is the outcomes. Monographs, books or chapter of books, conference proceedings, teaching or lecture hours for research students, dissertations. These are the outcomes that we can check, that we can assess. These are the examples of assessment criteria as an internal expert or peer groups. They can judge on this issue. For example, articles in academic journals. We used to send the articles in academic journals, and journal authority usually send it to 2-3 referee, and double blind peer reviewed or 3 referees. It is being sent. It comes back with their comments, valuable comments. Then again, it is being sent for editing, language editing, and ethical vetting, and all these sort of things are there. So in that way, the quality can be ensured, quality can be seen while the outcomes goes to either peer group or the internal experts, or even to the wider viewers. They can also assess the quality. Then utilization. How we can utilize that good research work? We can go for review. Citations. Citation is one of the important, because all researchers, they cite some research paper from somewhere. So that is very important component. Then contribution to theory and modeling. Nowadays, I know many young scholars are coming up with the developing theory, developing modeling, or even the methodology to understand one social issues. So this is the originally we can utilize one research work, very qualitative research work we can utilize in that way. Utilization of models or methods developed and dissertations. Again, another criteria is added in this criteria: PhDs in first research job after taking their doctoral degree. Suppose one scholar has done a PhD, doctoral degree, and after that he has done a very nice job, qualitative research work. After that, some other organization has picked him up and offered a job. That can also be termed as criteria, used as criteria for assessment of quality research. Then recognition by peers and internal experts, prizes including thesis award, prestigious national international research grants. If anybody person we know, as because we are in the university system, some scholars pursue their PhD programs by taking research grants from ICSSR or UGC. That is also one important component to assess the quality of research. Then membership of national and international juries, review committees, editorial board of journals. Sometimes based on that, based on some good articles in research papers or textbook or reference books, some scholars are selected and selected as the member of the editorial boards. That is also one recognition. Membership of scholarly organizations, membership of research program committees in university itself. Senior level teachers, sometimes even junior level teachers are also included in the PhD committees. That is based on the quality research work pursued by him. Then keynote lecture at academic sessions, honorary doctorates, visiting fellowships. These are the other ways how we can look into this matter. It is not the list which I have given here. We can add so many other criteria also and drop some criteria which may not fit to our system. Then noticeable output by external target groups. How the external target groups will assess the noticeable output? How? Because external target groups is outside my organizations. How they will know if one book or chapters of book is published, they can understand, they can go through that book. So at a broad readership is important, because I have done a research work and I have kept it in my almirah or lab. That is not fruitful for the even for the society. So we must go for publications of the research work, so that many of our scholars, upcoming scholars, they can understand, they can go through the research work. So broad readership is important. Then monographs aimed at a broad readership, articles in specialist journals, digital knowledge sites, project commission carried out in cooperation with target groups. Many of our colleagues, they are pursuing that, doing research work in cooperation and collaboration with other organizations, lecture for professional or a wide audience, contribution to public debates, appearance in the national and international media as expert, and training of officials. That is the target group. You might have noticed that UGC recently has stipulated one rules for PhD scholars. The thesis should be uploaded in the website so that everybody can see it, everybody can go through it. Don't you think it is a initiative to improve the quality of PhD work? I think so. That is good. That is good, so that everybody can understand what sort of research I have done. If anybody come forward to give some suggestions, so in future research work I can incorporate that sort of suggestions. So ultimately, at the end of the day, it will help us to improve the quality of research at large. Again, noticeable utilization by external target group. How they will utilize? Utilization by professionals, citation in journals and textbooks. Oh, frequently we do that. We, in our textbooks or in journals, we cite some quotations, some findings from other research work. In that way, we can utilize. Then policymakers, utilization by policymakers, parliamentary question and answers based on that research work. It is many times it is found that in our parliament some questions is raised based on some research work, citation in parliamentary and other policy documents. In many policy documents and parliamentary documents, it is found that many research work is referred. So we can understand the quality of that research work. That cannot be treated as sole criteria. It is one of the criteria. We have to think in that way only. Contribution to social issues, citation, reference, knowledge, utilization in public media, including TV debates and PhDs in their first job again outside the research work, that is also can be taken into consideration to assess the quality. Finally, noticeable recognition. Recognition, as we understand, everybody knows, and many of our colleagues have also got recognition like public prizes, membership of national and international organizations, membership of the advisory council of civil society organizations, membership of doctoral committee for the thesis awards, adjudicator for evaluation of thesis. This kind of recognition the scholars get if the quality research work is pursued at large. Now, in summary, the entire matters in our university framework, in our university system, first criteria is researchers' own satisfaction. Can it be a criteria? You tell me honestly. I like to do and pursue this sort of research work. This is my area of interest. All research area may not help much to the society, but it is my area of interest and I'm satisfied. How you evaluate that? So one important criteria is researcher own satisfaction. That matters. That matters. Next is, in case of PhD programs, there is checks and balance within the system. All the universities has its own rules and regulation and guidelines for pursuing PhD program. So there is always check and balances within the system, within the structure, aiming at to improve the quality, to maintain the standard. And quality, as we understand, the quality always is a continuous process. It is always improving. There is always a scope for improvement. We cannot say we have reached to the ultimate quality. There is no word in that way. So it's a continuous process. It's a continuous journey. So university, that is the reason university PhD rules and regulations are changed from time to time. And after 4 or 5 years, every university reviews their PhD rules, regulation and guidelines and put so many restrictions. Recently, few years back also, there is a rules before submission of final PhD thesis, 2 papers needs to be published. Publication is prerequisite, 2 publications. Then we have seen not only publications, but publication in corpus rated journal, Thomson Reuters index journal. Like this, universities are coming up. Double-blind, peer-reviewed, UGC approved journals. Earlier it was publications, 2 publications. Before that, there was no system of 2 publications. So similarly, it's a continuous process and check and balance within this system. Then peer scrutiny. Yes, peer scrutiny is always there in system. For example, in case of PhD scholar, when they want to pursue any PhD programs, forget about admission test, rate, or eligibility criteria. Even before accepting one thesis, they have to submit plan of work. Once the plan of work is approved, they can go for registration for PhD thesis. So it's peer scrutiny. The PhD committee, they see it carefully and they emphasize on quality, relevance. So many criteria are there. Each and every university has its own criteria, but ultimately it is aimed at maintaining standard, maintaining quality, to improve quality. Similar thing in case of publication or post-publication review. That is also most important. Citation in the other research work. So basically, what we have dealt, what we have discussed within the ambit of university structure, these are the quality approach towards maintaining standard. Now, many of us used to contribute to a research paper for publication in different journals, or even we submit proposal, research proposal, minor research proposal, major research proposal to some authority, including UGC. PhD submission is also included. How we assess that? How we assess that? When a research paper is sent to a referee for his comment, or a PhD thesis sent to an adjudicator for his comment, or a research project is submitted and referred to an expert for his comment, how he evaluate the quality of the research work? From his standpoint, expert standpoint, what are the factors basically an expert sees, experts reviews are jotted down here. I have clubbed under all these issues under three categories. One is fundamental, content, and presentation. Presentation is next slide. Now, fundamental. What he will see? He will see the introduction of the research problem. Whether research problem is spelled out and described very carefully. Sometimes the experience says the research problem is not dealt seriously, or in a true sense it can become a problem. It is the observations based on many articles, why these articles are rejected for publications in many academic journals. Based on that, it is found that the research problem you should deal. Of course, if it is a part of your research project, if it is a part of your article, research paper, then only I am talking about that. Research problem should be dealt very carefully. Then review of literature. Here I should say many review of literature is found which has no relation with the objective set. So it is not that haphazardly literature should be written. It should have a criteria how to deal with the literature. In the coming sessions, our expert will deal with all these issues, how to write, how to review the literatures. That will be dealt separately. But my point is here, while writing literature, take care of that literature, review of literature should relate to your objectives and surrounding areas. Then justification and scope of work, research methodology. Research methodology, there are several components in that. Sample design, then tools and techniques used. Here, one thing I would like to share with you. One very good research work is done based on statistical tools. Sophisticated statistical tools is used to understand the social science issues. But the point is that even SPSS software is used. Factor analysis is carried out. Simply because of that, can we say it's a highly qualitative research? Can we say simply based on that he has used sophisticated tools and statistical tools and technique, used SPSS software to process the data? Here, logical conclusion is that respondent selection, was it correct? Was the appropriate respondent groups were addressed? Whether adequate number of respondent groups were considered? Are we sure that appropriate respondent group, one appropriate respondent group was left out? Statistical tools and technique cannot address all this issue. You researcher, you being the researcher, you have to handle this issue. That is the logic. That is your common sense. That is your logic. Logical analysis. So, second part, use of tools and technique, technology, sophisticated tools. Good, very good. It will improve the quality. But the fundamental things, whether they can be considered as your respondent groups, that also important. And most important, if there is any mistake, if there is any limitation in the study, it will be reflected even if you use the sophisticated statistical tools. So this thing you need to take care of. Then hypothesis, limitation of work, scope of further research, a review. An expert will look into all these 7 criteria. Then coming to the point of content, design and organization of the work. That is also another important issue. How you have organized your work, and adequacy of data analysis, practical applications, and the conclusion drawn, whether it is logical or not. That is also important. Again, while coming to presentation part, it is important that the expert will see whether there is any clarity of objective, whether there is any ambiguity in objectivity setting. You should state your objective clearly, very clearly. Then clarity of language, clear explanation of the work, and integration among various aspects, various sections of your write-up that needs to be integrated. These are the issues. Now, how to calculate based on that criteria? You might have seen 17 criteria I have jotted down. It's not that 17, you can go for even for 20, 25 or 10, 9, whatever you like. But the things should be like that as far as my understanding is concerned. And this practice is used by most of the reputed journals across the globe. So, say if we scale up this perception based on 5-point Likert scale, then 5 stands for excellent, 4 for very good, 3 for good, 2 for average, and 1 for poor. So if any scholar scores excellent, so 5 points for every section. So there is 17 sections, 5 points for excellent. So altogether 85 is the highest score. If any scholar scores only 1 for poor, then minimum 17 scores. So the score will be coming up between 17 to 85. Now you can categorize up to what points you will consider as excellent. Say out of 85, if anybody scores 80 or above, outstanding quality, then 70 to 80 you can give some term, very good, good, whatever you like it. You can group based on that score. And what actually reported journal does, they fix up a scoring pattern. Before that, that is the mathematical calculation scoring pattern, this and that. After that, if they have any observation, say it can be submitted with minor change, major change, not at all, like that criteria can also be included in that to assess the quality. This is one of the approach how the most of the reported journals, and even the for assessing the research projects, minor or major, are they are practicing. Based upon that, there are again check and balance system, presentations, face to face presentations or PowerPoint presentations. They can go for that, further examinations, further checking, uh, progress of the report, progress of your research work. If it is a project work, then based on there are some other system and mechanism within the systems available. But ultimately, all these procedure systems are aimed to maintain the standard, to maintain the quality, and even to improve the quality. Uh, with this, uh, I conclude, and I am waiting for your comments, questions, reactions, whatever. If you like to share with me, I'll be grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Our sir has explained how we are lagging behind in terms of qualities in higher education, especially in terms of research activities. And he has emphasized the different output and the parameters. He has also concluded the researcher needs to use the statistical tools and techniques consciously and rationally to get the appropriate result. Sir, thank you so much. Now, I would like to open the floor for the respected participants to interact with the resource person directly. If you have any question, you can interact with our resource person. The floor is open for all. Well, hope everyone has got the message. Sir, I just would like to bring one issue and want to share with you, sir. According to the Economic Survey of India 2016-17, we have found that one comparison has been done. In this comparison, we have seen that you are talking about the qualities. Yes, it is also in terms of qualities. Number of applications for patents in China, it was more than 13 lakhs. And the number is more than 6 lakhs for USA. And it is for India, it is only 45,000. So I think it's also indicate how we are lagging behind in terms of research and all these things. And with this background, the government has taken a right initiative to set up a national research foundation. So I would like to just add these things, sir. Please.
Uh, Thank you, Arjun, for raising this issue. This is a vital and very important issue. First of all, new education policy has set one standard because new education policy has prescribed to go for research-oriented university,
Yes.
focusing on research and teaching university. So research university is a new concept, new idea coming up in our country. That is good. That will encourage the researchers to go ahead with their more innovative ideas. That is number one. Number two, so far as patent is concerned, it is simply lack of knowledge,
Right.
lack of knowledge for going for patents. That rules and regulations even are not available in universities.
Yes, sir.
If you take the statistics of USA, in USA scientists, those who have got patent rights, many of them are Indian scientists.
Yes, sir.
I personally know many Indian scientists now settled in USA is the is the owner of patents for 30, 40, 50 even.
Okay.
So they are basically Indians. Even in Chinese scholars settled in USA, they are the
Yes.
owner of many patents.
Okay.
So here lies the question. But we cannot do it in our own country because
Right.
government red tapeism and the rules, regulations, how to go ahead with that is very problematic.
Yes.
Because in our IGNU platform, just simply because of discussion, I would like to share. You might have seen in newspaper few years back came up that the skin of fish, taking
Okay.
the skin of a fish,
Right,
one
sir.
person prepared shoes,
Acha.
prepared shoes, and that program was certificate in leather goods making. I developed that program from the platform of my university in Tripura, and it was activated in Tripura only, Tripura specific programs, and later on it has
इसमें
got
थोड़ा ना लंबाई स्कोटिंग अच्छा लगेगा
Very nice.
that
Very nice.
program
हाँ
was
ये पीछे से
associated
लंबा रहेगा
into that program.
ऊपर से लंबा रहेगा तो
And
ज्यादा
he developed the idea methods for making shows out of skin of fish skin.
Oh,
It took 2 years time to get it patented in India. 2 years.
wonderful.
You see, 2 years it took in India. That is the
Completely.
reason.
Yes, sir.
Basmati rice,
Nice.
it is patented in USA. How can it be? How can it be? Dun rice. It is origin, it is geographical location is Dehradun. Dun
Dehradun.
rice. How can it be patented in
USA.
USA?
So,
So these are the
hopefully
things.
that problems will be solved soon.
Hopefully.
Uh, yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. You have spared your valuable time for our workshop. With the expectation, we'll get future also your cooperation. We'd like to conclude this session. Thank you, the participants, and thank you all the esteemed colleagues. Would like to conclude here. We'll meet once again at 3 p.m. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Namaskar. Thank you.
Dear participants, we have around 3 minutes in hand. So during these 3 minutes, just take on your laptop and try to download the Gemovie as we have instructed. So we will be getting with our next resource person, that is Dawal Mehta. Hope as soon as he joins, we will start our next session. This session will be totally virtual hands-on Jamovi. Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
Biplab
sir, we
sir.
are able to hear you.
Yes, Biplab sir.
So,
How are
welcome to
you?
the session, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. So you are speaking as Ram Thakur College, right?
Yes, yes, Ram Tagore College.
Okay, 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 okay. Hmm. Let me show me my face also. After a long time, we are meeting. Have all of you downloaded the software? Is the software running? Just write down in the chat box yes or no.
Wait, sir, just let me just introduce you.
Hmm.
Okay, respected participants, today we have in this session with us Dr. Dhaval Mehta, who is presently engaged in Department of Business and Industrial Management, that is University of Neer Narmad, South Gujarat University, Surat. Okay, he is the order of the day now for such kind of social science software. As we know, he have conducted more than 50 workshops under him, and he have become one of the most famous. Recently, just a few minutes before, he have also been giving a lecture in IIM Kozhikode. So he have around 4 to 5 books under his patent, and he have been conducting not only the Gemovi for which we have brought him here, but he have been conducted on various social. Uh, this is software for social science, that is like SPSS or Tableau, MATLAB, this Statcraft. I don't know so many names that he have conducted so many softwares workshop for so many softwares that I cannot count so much. So it is actually, personally, I would say that I had met him in 2011 in Himachal Pradesh University in Shimla. So from there, I have come to know about him. And as we go further, I found that he have become such a figure in India that a majority, 90% of the workshop on statistical softwares are conducted by him, and we are really grateful that we could get his time to help us to learn Jamobi. So over to you, sir. Thank you for coming and joining us.
Thank you, thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Have all of them joined? I can see only a few of them.
Yes, sir. Let me see. Let me give a message.
Should we wait for a few minutes?
Yes, sir. We can wait for a few minutes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, all of you, those who have joined recently, I am sharing a screen with you. Please get ready in installing the Jamovi. Okay, I am sharing a screen with you. Be all of you here for link to you. Anyway, download Jamovi, right? You have to go directly here and you can use any of them. So you take it to current latest feature, download it. If you are using MacBook, then use the Mac version, right? Linux, this version. Windows, please run it. It will hardly take 2-3 minutes. Get ready quickly because we are doing all, everything is hands on. Everything is hands on, right? Get ready quickly. Write down in the chat box. Who is facing a problem in just installing? Just write down that. Have you downloaded? Just write down yes. Quickly in chat box. Please, all of you. Have you downloaded software? Yes, one. There are 31 participants. Only one has. Samuel Mondal, you are here also. Samuel?
Yes, sir. I'm here also.
Yeah. So in evening again we will meet, right?
Yes, sir.
Anybody facing problem in installation? Please tell me. Anybody facing a problem in installation? Downloading but not functioning. Hariprad Mahato. What's the problem, Haripad? What's the problem you are facing? Okay, those who are facing a problem, don't worry. Today we are going to do just understand the Jamovi features only. I'm just phone call away. If you are not able to do anything today, don't worry. Make it sure. So let's start working on it. I'm sharing a screen with you. Right? Let me start my Jamovi, all of you. Start the Jamovi. Okay. Are you able to see the same type of screen which is there on with me? Say yes in the chat box. Please write down yes. Same screen. Now see, this is the only software in which on left hand side you can see the data and on right hand side you are going to able to see the output. Is it clear? Now how is it working? So we will understand this working in terms of let's try to bring some data file here. How can we do this? Please follow my path. Okay. Import. A window will appear. Is a window appearing? Right. Browse. I'll send you one file. Right. Please click on this. Employee data. Have I sent the file to you, all of you? Have I sent the file, data file?
No, sir.
No, don't worry. No need to worry. Pick up from your WhatsApp group. Please go in your WhatsApp group immediately and please pick up the file. Please open this file. Close the existing Jamovi and open this file. Is it there? Is this file working? Is this file working? Say yes or no. Is this file working? Yes, it's working. Now see, this is completely, you can say, the clean coded file, right? Clean coded file, you are getting it. But in real scenario, you will never get this file in this format. You will never get the file in this format. You will have to code it. Okay? You will have to code it. So we have to reach here. Okay, so how we can do it? Please close the GemoV file completely. Please close the file GemoV, and I'm sending you another file to you. Please pick up that file. Okay, another file I'm sending. Within fraction of seconds, you will be with me. Don't worry. Now this is an Excel file which you are having, right? This is an Excel file which you are having, right? So I'm closing this completely, and we want to reach here a coded file. But normally when you are having an Excel file, this problem is there. Please open the blank screen. Please open the blank screen. Okay, is the blank screen ready now? All of you write in the chat box, is a blank. Blank, nothing. I don't want anything. I don't want employee data. If you are not able to get the blank screen, you can open the new one and come here. Okay, so the first step, how to enter your data into GemoV. Okay, how to enter the data into GemoV. So please follow my instructions. Import, okay, browse, employee data, right? Open, and your data is here. Those who are able to do it, write down done. Write down done. It's a very simple step. Browse, first import, browse, done. Rituraj Bora has cleared. Others, yes sir, done. Aditi Kejriwal, Sanjeev Banik, done. Those who are not able to do it, please write down that, sir, wait. I'm here for you. Okay, don't worry, I'm here for you. Is it clear? Shall I proceed? Anybody wants to wait? No, nobody wants to wait. Now see, this data is completely, you can say, in unorganized format. When I made you see the data, it was so simple and it was so nice. Okay, but here I want to remove some columns. So what I'll do, I'll click here, right click, delete the variable. Okay, again I repeat the step, delete the variable. Okay, delete the variable. This is delete the variable till ID. Done. Nilay Panchal, you are able to do it? Nilay, how are you?
Hello, fine, sir. What
Fine.
about you?
Yeah, fine. Are you able to do it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay. All those who are able to do it, write down just yes, we are able to do it. Done. Delete it, sir. Right. No, only done. Write down done. Only few are doing it. Why others are not doing it? Please write down done. Okay. Now I want to name these variables, right? I want to name these variables. So how can I do it? So I'll go in here. I'll go in variables. Wait a minute. No, you don't do anything. You don't do anything. Just a minute. I'm facing a problem. No, you don't do anything. All of you don't do anything. This is a new menu which is there. Okay. Double click on this. Double click on this, a window will appear. Double click on it. A window is appearing. When you double click here, a window will appear. Is it appearing? Say yes or no. Yes. Now I want to do the coding. So normally this is given in 1 or 2. We don't need to worry, right? We don't need to worry. You can write down here as please F is female. Okay. And M is male. Do it, and immediately you can see on your left hand side the numbers will be replaced. Is it done? Check. So F is female and M is male. Is it done? Write down. Fine. Let us proceed further. Use this up arrow. Gone. Now I want to do the coding of this one. 1 is clerical category, 2 is custodial, and 3 is managerial. Double click on it. Again the window will open. Is it opening? Now click here and simply write down 1 is clerical. Immediately 1 will be replaced by 2 is custodial. 3 is managerial. Okay, done. Just give me 1 minute. You complete this much, and you can see on left hand side things have changed. Just give me 1 minute, not more than that. Okay, let's proceed further. Now you normally do the coding of the categorical variable only. You don't code the continuous variable. Okay, go further. Okay, use the up arrow now, and again come back to the original window. Right now, again click here, minority. If a person is present in minority, no. If he is present in, yes. बना लेनी
ના ના ભાઈ તમે નહીં હતા હું આવ્યો હતો
Yeah.
એક જ લીધું એ તમે નહીં હતા ભાઈ ગયા
Just a minute. Okay. Are you able to do it? Just write down in the chat box. Say yes or no. Done. Now you will follow the instructions with me, right? This is my PPT which I am starting now. Coding of the data has been used. Now I want to use the filters, right? So there are something which is known as the filters. I want only the data of uh, I want only the data of people who are in clerical category, right, and having an education level of more than 12 years. All others I want to filter. So what I'll do is I'll go in, I'll go here. I want to extract only a particular type of data, right? I don't want the entire data. So there are filters which you can see here. Click on it and the filters will get active. Is it getting active? Just write down yes or no. Write down yes or no. Are filters getting active? Now see the PPT now and write down the command in it. Okay, it is very simple. Job cat. Why job cat? Because it is a name of the variable. You should use only this variable name, job cat. Okay, so job cat equal to clerical. With do it. Biplav sir, what is there for us on our cards today? What till what we have to go? Biplav sir, can you guide me? Yeah, Biplav sir. Hello.
Yes, sir. Please pardon.
Till where we have to go today? What is the what are the topics which are to be taken today?
Okay, just wait a minute, sir.
It's fine. I am on the tracks only, but how far we have to go? You tell me that. Okay. Till that time, Biplav sir is. You can add one more filter here. And what is our another filter which we wanted to introduce? That is, we want to have those people only which satisfies both the condition, and education should be educate. Why I'm using educate? Because it is the name of the variable education here, and it should be greater than 12. Press the up arrow and see the filters will get active on your left hand
Yes,
side.
sir. Today is
Hmm.
only the data management and transformation.
Right, I got it. So I'm on the tracks only. So I was just inquiring
yes.
that how much I have to go today. Okay. Yeah, fine. Are filters active? Are you able to active the filters? Just write down in chat box. I'm monitoring the chat box. Please respond. Huh? If you feel, yeah. Rituraj Bora. Yeah. What is the problem which you are facing?
Sir, it's showing no clerical column. It's showing column clerical does not exist in the data sheet.
Right. So what the thing is, there is a mismatch. See what is happening. Again, I will go in filters. See. And if suppose the variable is not there, then there will be a mismatch. See, mismatch means this variable does not exist. You have to be very specific here that you should use the name of the variable which is indicated here only. See, check. Now check it properly. Done. Is it done? Rituraj Bora.
No, sir. It's showing same thing, sir.
Okay, don't worry. Is WhatsApp on? Your
Yes, sir.
Are you in the group?
Yes, sir. Sir, I can present my screen, sir.
No, you don't present your screen. Take the screenshot
Okay, sir.
and put it in the WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'll able to solve the problem here.
Okay, sir.
Immediately. All those who are facing a problem, put it here. Yeah, done. Okay, Rituraj Bora. See, what's the problem, Rituraj? Let me see. Okay. See, I don't know how you spell it, but see this clerical. Clerical, whatever format you have written, whatever way you have coded here, first of all, you will have to use that only. And it should be in single inverted commas, clerical. And the code will work. Check it now, Rituraj. And tell me, is
Okay,
it
sir.
working?
Okay, sir. I am checking, sir.
Yeah. Sanjeev Banik, same problem. Sanjeev Banik, I am waiting for both of you. Same problem. Match the variables which are there. Okay, what you have coded,
Okay, sir.
please be sure of that, right?
Okay, sir. I have
Sir, it's
understood.
okay. It's working, sir.
It's working. That's really great.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sanjeev, it's working.
Yes, sir. Working, sir.
Okay,
Okay, fine, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
shall I proceed?
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Now see, it has selected only those respondents. We have selected only those respondents which are satisfying both the conditions. For example, see here. A person should be in the clerical category and should be having an education of more than 12 years. Right, see, it satisfies both the condition. Now here, this condition is violated of education more than 12, though he is clerical, right? So this is a filtering option which is there, right? Now you remove all these filters, remove the filter, remove both the filter so that you can get your original data back. If you have cleared your original data back, just write down in the chat box, done. Remove the filters. Only one. Sudeep Paul, done. Okay, let's proceed further. I want to transform the variable, right? I want to create one more variable from the existing variable. So what should I do? What should I do? So all of you go here in salary. This is a monthly salary. Click on it. Click on it, right? And in analysis, sorry, in here in data only, click on transform, right? A window will appear. Okay, a window will appear. Done. Immediately a window will appear. Now what you have to do is follow these instructions. Create new transform. Okay, is it appearing? Just a minute, just a minute. Why it is doing? No, I am in wrong window. Wait, I'm in wrong window. All of you wait. I will have to use probably the codes as click here and compute. Yeah, use compute, not transform. Use compute. Okay. Those who have missed the bus, again the bus is ready for you. Just excuse me for 1 minute. Okay, fine. Let's come back. Click on salary, compute, a window will appear, right? And now write down here annual salary. Done? Click on this FX. Okay, click on this FX, right? Click on cell, double click on salary, asterisk 12. Why 12? Because we are converting monthly salary into annual. Press the up and immediately it will get converted. Check it, is it happening? Okay, shall I proceed? Is it done? Anybody facing a problem? If he is facing a problem, please post it in the chat box in WhatsApp group. I'm waiting for 2 seconds. Sorry, 30 seconds. So it means that nobody is facing a problem. So this is a way you can transform the variable, right? This is the way you can transform the variable. Let's proceed further. Now, whatever which you create, please destroy that, right? Because it is an additional variable. So if you want to remove it, just select it and write down delete the variable. Click OK. Now I want to give you one problem. Okay, one case study. Just think over it and tell me. This is a case study which we want to execute in our Jamovi. A company wants to give an increment of 20% for employees who are in managerial level and having an education of more than 8 years and having a previous experience of more than 60 months. Is it clear? So this is a case study which is there. See it carefully so that it can be executed on the Jamovi. Done? Fine. First thing, whenever such problems are there, you have to filter the cases first. And you already know how to filter the cases. So all of you get ready that go in filter. Go in filter. Okay? And please follow my instructions. Go in filter, all of you. You can go in filter from any place. Okay. What is the condition which has been given? The condition is that a person should be in job cat. Remember, job cat is used equal to managerial. Okay, whatever name which you have given, that spelling you have to use. And what else condition is there? Education should be more than 8. And previous experience of the employee should be more than 60. Press up arrow if the filter is working, so it means that something wrong is there. Okay, what's wrong in this filter? Column job cat does not exist. Okay, so this is my mistake. Let us see, is it working? Yeah, done. Okay, are filters active? Check, all of you. Yeah, are your filters working? Okay, shall I proceed further? So one part is over. We have filtered all those cases which are following this condition, which are obeying this condition. Now what we have to do? We have to give this increment to these people who have been filtered out, and the increment should be 20%. So next thing which comes on our screen is to transform, right? To transform the variable. How can I transform, and what I want to transform? I want to transform the salary. So all of you go in salary. Okay, all of you go in salary. Click here and compute. Write down increment. Okay, open this salary asterisk 20% means 1.2 times the salary should increase. Click on it, and you can see all those people who have got the increment this year. Okay, is it the same thing which your screen is getting? Just say yes or no in the chat box. Just write down yes or no. Please write down yes or no in the chat box. If you are not getting, please be frank enough that I am not getting it. I will be able to work on it. Hello? Am I audible? Hello? Nobody is responding?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Yeah. Please write the function. It is echoing. Hello? You are not able to do Samyon Mandal. Not to worry. Okay. I'm repeating the entire thing in front of you. I'm repeating entire thing once again. Okay. I destroy this filter. Right. Let us start again. First of all, when you are here, activate the filter. What is the job condition which you want to give? Job cat equal to managerial and education more than 60 and education more than 8 and previous experience more than 60 months. Okay, more than 60 months. Again, I committed the same problem. Job cat. Okay, is filter active? Samuel Mondal. Samuel Mondal, is your filter active?
Sir, I am doing.
Let us proceed. Okay, done. Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now these are the filters, these are the conditions which you have fitted. Now those prospective employees which have been selected, I want to give the increment to this. So first of all, I will delete this previous command which I had already given. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll go in salary. In salary, I will say compute. So those cases which have been selected, right? So I'm giving the increment to them. Increment. And here activate this fx function, double click on salary, asterisk 1.2 times. Why 1.2 times? Because we want to give the increment of 20%. I cannot write 0.20, otherwise it will give me only the incremental figure. I want to say the increment plus the original salary. Press up arrow and you are down and it is clear. Samian model done. Sripat Gaikwad, it is done, clear. Samyon, are you able to clear it?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, shall we play the next level of Candy Crush? Are you all ready for the next challenge? Say yes or no. Next case study. Do you want to solve it? Say yes or no. Nobody is replying. Okay. Next case study, which is on your screen now. A worker who is either in a minority or working in the clerical. See, basically, this is a data which is related to US 1994 data set. And this is a SPSS data set. Okay, this is not an Indian data set. It is of US, United States 1994 election data set. And what is minority for them? I don't know. Right? It is a default data set which is given in SPSS. Anybody who's working in SPSS knows it. And it's an employee data. Okay, give promotion to the worker who is either in minority or working in clerical. How can we solve this? How can you solve this? Okay, activate the filters. Activate the filters. So what you'll do? First of all, remove the old filters which are active, right? Otherwise things will overlap. Delete the filter. Done? Okay, let's proceed. Where you will go? Activate the filters. Okay, what is the condition which you will fill? A person should be either in a minority or working in clerical. Fine, no problem. What I'll do, first of all, let me see the variable. Just a minute, my mouse is not working. That's a basic problem. Wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. Minority has been written in this and no is capital. Okay, fine. No is capital, right? So filters. Okay, job cat. Job cat equal to clerical or it is or not and or means either of the one condition is satisfied then, right? And minority equal to no, right? Click up arrow, something is wrong. Again job, my B button is not working. Job cat, right? Let us see, is it working? Yeah, it's working. See, it's working. Done? Clear? Write down in chat box. Done? I want to ask you one basic question, that why this person got selected? See, uh, this is in custodial, and here this is in custodial. Then also why he got selected? Any problem? See, this is in custodial, but why this got selected here? Any reason? An employee in a custodial category, how he can get selected? Because we have fit the condition clerical. Why custodial got selected? Any answer? Any answer? Yeah, other condition was satisfied. Yes, Suvdeep Paul, you are quite clear. This condition failed, custodial, but he must probably be there in minority. See, let me check. Let me check. Yeah, he is there in minority. No, I should have done something. Wait a minute. I have done one mistake. Oh, I should write here minority. Yes. Okay. Minority person is present in minority. Yes. So either of it. Okay. Fine. Now you will get a different result. Yes. Either a person should be in clerical or in minority. So this is a list of all those people who, all those employees, probably who will get the promotion. Clear? Okay, shall I proceed further? Shall I proceed further? Any doubts are there? Please ask. Feel free to ask the doubts. Okay, let's proceed. Now see, there is something concept of recoding. Okay, recoding means I want to convert my continuous variable into categories. For example, if I say that a person, how many? Just let me write it down here. So I want to categorize that who is a chain smoker, who are moderate smokers, who are heavy smokers. So I met the first respondent and I am asking the question that my question was, how many cigarettes do you smoke a day? 6. Second respondent, he says that probably 14. I'm just giving an example. I don't know about how many. Okay, I'm just giving one cigarette, four, five cigarettes. Fifth respondent, he's saying seven cigarettes. So what I want to do is basically what I will do first. I'll pick up the maximum and minimum, right? So maximum is 14 and minimum is 1. So I will make some range. Range means all those who are smoking 1 to 3 cigarettes a day are uh, 1 to 3 cigarettes a day are light smokers. Okay, 4 to 5, 4 to 8, they are moderate, and 9 to 14 chain smokers. Just like that way, I'm giving an idea. So this is basically converting the continuous variable into the categorical variable. So how can you do this here? So I want to convert my previous experience first. So before we proceed any analysis, make sure that you remove the previous filters first. So delete the filter. So this will get activated. Now I want to convert this salary previous experience. Okay, I want to convert this previous experience, but for this I require a minimum and maximum figure, right? So at present you just remember that the maximum you can say experience is somewhere around 441. Let me check it. I'll explain you how you get that figure, right? At present just write down it is 476, something like that. Now I want to convert this. So how can I convert it? Just go here, previous experience, and transform. A window will appear. Is window appearing? Is window appearing? Yeah. Okay. So let us try to feed the first condition. Okay. So I'll go here, create non. Basically, first of all, do this also. Make it R. R is for R recorded previous experience. So whatever whenever we do any transformation on the data, whatever transformation which is carried out, we write down it is prefixed by that transformation. So recorded previous experience. Create new transform. Create new transform. Done. Okay. Press it here, add recorded condition, right? Now if my experience is less than 100, less than 100 months, I'll say single inverted commas, very less experience, single inverted comma. Done. Is it clear? Just write down this simple thing. I again show you on the screen. Please do it. Okay. Add less than 200. Moderate experience. Add. Less than 300 months. Heavy experience. Add. $400. Just I'm giving this name, okay, excellent. And last, if it is above this, then consultants. Okay, you can remove this one condition, click the arrow. Consultants does not exist in this data set, else use, okay, right? See these conditions, you can fit these conditions. Done? Is it done? Write down in the chat box. Sripad Gaikwad, yeah, tell me why you are waving the hand. Done. That's what you want to say by waving the hand. Is it done? Anybody wants to repeat? Please be frank enough. I want a repetition.
Sir,
Anybody?
please repeat, please.
Sure, sure, sure. Why not? Why not? Let me destroy everything first. Okay. I am completely destroying this. Follow my footsteps. Right? Our previous experience. Hmm? Wait. I have done something wrong. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Transform our previous experience. Up arrow. Wait. Now use a transform. Okay, all previous transformations I am destroying. Create new transform. Okay, add. Right? If source value is less than 100, just simply writing down less experience. If the source value is less than 200, moderate experience. Is less than 300, heavy experience. If the source value is less than 400, excellent. And else, if it is above this, else, very heavy experience, they have become consultants. Single bracket, up arrow. So something, there is a conflict. The conflict is what?
Sir, double comma.
Yeah, double. Yeah, sorry. So now I feel really happy that you have understood this concept. Okay. So thank you all of you. Over to you, Biplab sir. This is data management and transformations. Biplab sir. It is still 4 o'clock, no? 3 to 4.
Yes, it's still 4 o'clock only.
Yeah. So it is 3 to 4, no?
Yes.
Okay. So any questions are there, please ask. Any questions are there, please ask. Okay, talking about myself, just I'll take 2 minutes more of yours. Just 2 minutes more of yours. Just a minute, all of you, before leaving, just wait for a minute. Okay, just wait for a minute. It will hardly take 2 minutes, not more than that. Biplab sir, if you grant me a permission, Biplab sir, just 2 minutes I'll
Yes,
take.
sure, sir. It's up to you, sir.
Okay, so what we are doing, basically we have came up with the teachers training program, right? And that is that when we were doing a PhD, we faced a lot of problem in data analysis. And so we decided in 2008, 9 and 10 that why don't we come up with something that is useful for the researchers. And believe me, we don't charge anything extra, whatever any university pays, does not pay, but we are spreading this. We never talk about any remuneration. Whatever the university feels comfortable, they can give to us. Now, what is the objective of this teachers training program, which has been developed by myself and Dr. Hitesh Parmar, who will join you tomorrow? We are teaching this softwares: SPSS, Jamovi, MITLAB, Gretel, eViews, Amos, Minitab DOE, Design Expert, Atlas.ti, NVivo, Orange, RStudio, R Commander, Tora, Gephi, Python with Jupyter Notebook, Stata, Tableau, Power BI. What are the things which are offering? So this is a program which is running right now. One of the participants, Simon Mondal, is here, who has taken all this. This is research methodology program in which we discuss all case studies method only. That how to solve the problem, no theory. How to frame the questionnaire. So these are the contents: case study approach, 20 contact hours. If you are clear with this, we take you to the next level, designing the questionnaire. Here also we don't talk any theory. Designing the questionnaire of the structural equation modeling is completely different from conjoint analysis, AHP, and we give the hands-on training that how you have to design it. Data cleansing, 6 hours. These are the contents. Software which we teach are OpenRefine, Trifactora, Data Ladder, and Data Cleaner. Means you have to select the contents and you have to select the software. The same contents we deliver on different softwares. Data visualization, Tableau, Power BI, and Google Data Studio. Basic data analysis, which you have all opted, that is Jamovi. Okay, the same contents we deliver on SPSS, R, Minitab, StatCraft, right? Advanced data analysis, which got completed last month only. These are the contents that is being taught by Minitab, SPSS, R. Then we teach covariance based structural equation modeling using Amos, Adenco, Stata, R. Smart PLS, last month one program got over, that is being taught by us on Smart PLS and R. Basic econometric analysis, those who want to do the finance research, this is being taught by us by using eViews, Gretel, R, Stata, Microfit, whatever you want. You select the software and you select the contents. Advanced econometric data analysis, Wacom model, VAR model, Garch family. These are the contents. Panel data, these are contents and softwares. Machine learning, supervised, unsupervised learning. This is being taught by us using Orange software, our Carrot package, Python Skykit. From tomorrow, my session is starting in PDPU on Skykit package, Python, R Rattle, Rapid Miner. You can see my book, which is available on Amazon, Dhaval Mehta, R Rattle. This is the only book which is there at present in the world, which is talking about graphic user interface. One is of the original author, and second is my book. You can see here. Just you have to write down. It is the first book which will be populated. Till last month, it was there. I don't know now it is there or not. It is the first book which gets populated. This one, this book, right? Okay, let us come back here. Then we teach qualitative data analysis by using NVivo. Okay, sentiment analysis, coding, qualitative data analysis. Design of experiment, those who are in the engineering research, this is being taught by us by using Minitab Design Expert software. Quality management, again using software of Minitab, Six Sigma process, how it is to be done. Social network analysis through Gephi and Netminer. Productions and operation management through Tora software. Meta-analysis, this program is coming, meta-analysis using R and Jamovi. Bibliometric analysis using BiblioSign package and WAS viewer, right? So how you can join us? So I'm sending you one link, right, where you can be the part of DM WhatsApp channel. You can enter anytime, you can exit anytime. There is no, you can say there is no fee in it. I will just show you my DM network. You can enter anytime and you can exit anytime. So these are all part of my channel, DM5, DM1. But by in remaining in this group, you will upcoming programs which Biplab sir must have experience, that you can get the notification. Okay, one more thing, you can even post your workshops. I don't hesitate, because there are some restrictions in some group that you should not post this thing here. Only three things are not allowed: one, politics; second, religion; and third, pornography is not allowed. Otherwise, academic discussions are free. You are free to discuss. By remaining in this channel, you can be the part of the network in which there are 1,000+ faculty from all over the world, which will answer your queries regarding your research. Many of the members are already there. Yeah, Kavita ma'am, how are you? Are you there? I can see some members who are already there. Yes, Kavita ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay, so I'll drop the link. Over to you, Biplab sir. Over
Thank
to
you,
you,
sir.
Biplab. Yeah. Any questions are there, please ask. Any questions are there, please ask. No? Okay. Yes, Biplab sir. I'm
I think
starting
more
my...
or less all have understood whatever you have explained to us.
Yeah.
And we expect that in further the sessions which you have, it will be more experienced one. Starting was a bit good, and it will be more better, I think so.
Right.
And I think we have got the right person here, as Dhaval Mehta as our resource person for this purpose. Thank you, sir, a lot for your explanation. And we do hope that in future we'll also more associate with you more. And for the participants, I'm thankful to all who are here. Hope they have learned something of Jamovi. Maybe in future we'll try to do it more better. And tomorrow we'll be meeting at 11 a.m. If there is any problem, either you message in WhatsApp or in my email.
Okay.
And the YouTube link which is given, I'll be uploading all our session in that link. So you can just watch it when you are free. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.